The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Joe Black Man, Bobby, let it flow. Turn it up, turn it loud, let it go. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. About my what? About my who? About my rugby.
Yeah, man, right here, man.
Too much, take you higher, higher.
Wow.
Yo.
After such a long time, let's go and say welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the good, the bad, the ugly with Joe Blackman and Botswana Papi. We're here to talk about the Manchester United game yesterday versus Leeds. All the good, all the bad, all the ugly of it. Where do we start, Joe? Thoughts on the game? Should we just say that?
Thoughts on the game, bro? Well, you know what? You weren't there for
hold
watching
on.
them,
Let's start here. Thoughts going into the game, because it's been like what? It had been a 24-day wait, and then we've been dying and thirsty for Carrick ball, and we got the performance that we saw yesterday. How do you feel, bro? How do you feel?
I'm still pissed off. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still pissed off from that performance, bro, because do you know what it is? It's the lack of preparation going into the game that I feel was what really fucked us up. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, the lack of preparation going into that game. I feel like nobody's really talking about the fact that why was there no games played in between the time that we had before that match? Instead, that man was up in Ireland enjoying, on fucking pub cruise. What the fuck are we talking about? Nah, let's be serious. Let's be honest here. In between the time that we had that match, it was almost a month. It's almost a month. 24 days we waited, bro.
Rent can get paid.
That's a February month. You know what I mean? That's in February, the month's done. The month's done. You get me? Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, what I'm saying is we're not preparing ourselves or setting ourselves up in the right way in order to go into these matches. We're not considering, okay, we've got one game a week. Okay, one game a week means that we should be more prepared. Instead, it seems like we're less prepared and underwhelming when we step onto the football pitch. That's what I don't like. We step onto that football pitch and immediately I'm in the mindset of oh my god, how are we going to perform today? We shouldn't be thinking like that. We should be the fresh team. We should be the team that's had it easy for the last 24 days, coming into the game going, all right, we're taking it to you, we're fresh, we're ready, we're good to go. But instead, we're the ones on the back foot, bro. We're the ones looking like, oh, we was never ready for this game. So what is it with Manchester United, fam? Where are we? Are we ready? You know what this game did? This game opened up a can of worms for me, because I was backing the manager. I was saying, let him go, let him do his thing. There's a caliber of manager that needs to now impress me in order to replace him. But now I'm thinking, brother, if this man is not smart enough to do some pre-season game, pre-match games in order to be ready, some friendlies, something like that, behind closed door games, something, instead of letting his players go off to fucking Ireland and enjoy that fucking English mentality where people just want to go out and drink, it doesn't make no sense to me as a fucking football coach to let them go off and do whatever they fucking want. So I am throwing questions now. Yes, I'm throwing questions. There's question marks against Michael Carrick's name. And I'm thinking, there were question marks anyway, let's be honest, but he was doing more good than bad. So but as I'm saying that, I feel like that kind of leads us into the good. Let's get the good out of the way, innit? The good for me, you're muted, by the way. You're very muted. So unless you didn't know that. I don't know if you've been saying anything before this.
No, I was about to say pretty much what you were saying. That was a good segue because you mentioned, go ahead. You're on it, bro. Keep Keep going.
Well, the good is definitely the fact that, bro, we hit a reality check in it. Yes, have we hit a wall with Michael Carrick? I don't know. Yeah, but it's bringing up some very, very interesting questions, isn't it? That's all I'm gonna say. Right now, I'm questioning more than I am putting my full backing behind him. Yeah, there's more questions now than there is the support. I think that's the word I'm looking for. There's more questions than there is support now, because for me, you have to. He has to basically prove that he's better than the mediocre managers that we were talking about. Yeah.
Mm.
Before this game, I felt like he was doing that comfortably, apart from a few glitches. Now, are the glitches becoming more regular? Are we starting to see cracks in the armor of what Carrick can bring to the team? Do you know what I mean? And if that's what we're seeing, then boy, maybe the reality check is real, isn't it? Maybe it really was a reality check, because I was saying before that it wasn't really a reality. This game wasn't a reality check, because you know what? We already had games that we could call real tests, and he surpassed them. Yeah, but now it seems like there's some tests that he may not be able to surpass. I don't know how you feel, but like, you're the one who said that this was the reality check. Yeah, how do you see it?
I see it as this. Daniel Fark is more experienced than Michael Carrick. And it showed yesterday. And while we want the Carrick project to succeed, we sometimes, like, some people need to actually put in the hours in the craft. And I think Carrick um definitely can benefit from coaching somewhere else before really being like a permanent Manchester United manager. I've always felt this thing about it, about him being like, there's a little bit of inexperience, but that doesn't mean he can't succeed at Manchester United. That doesn't mean that Carrick is already a failure at Man United. No, he's actually had a pretty good start. This loss is important because some people cannot separate performance from the results. And let's be real, there was only two games where we saw the triangles that I like to see, the rondos. There was only two games. The rest of the other times, we've just been scraping through, getting late last minute Sesko impact goals that changed the result, and then from there that changed the whole feeling and the whole narrative. And yeah, until we see that football that we saw versus Arsenal, versus Manchester City, between now and the rest of the season, if we don't see that football again, I even if we are winning, I'm not convinced. That's where I stand with it. And I think it's ultimately a good thing that the rest of the fan base is also experiencing something similar, because you know in this season, you've seen all the other teams struggling as well. You've seen Chelsea struggling, you've seen Liverpool struggling, and no game is easy. And we came in with some sort of like cavalier attitude that, oh, we're better than them, we're gonna get the result. But no, Leeds were hungrier and wanted to get. They look like the team that were actually fighting for Champions League place, and that is the consequence of just having that very, very, very like you like to say, lackadaisical kind of attitude when you're playing. When you get on the pitch, you're supposed to fight, and none of those guys fought yesterday. The better team won yesterday. The team that deserved to win won yesterday, and that's the bottom line. Now,
You know, I have to agree with you, bro. I have to agree with you in that respect, because, like,
yeah,
you didn't show enough in the first half. You wasn't, like I said, you wasn't there for the watch along, so you didn't hear me cussing anyway. I was obviously cussing, as I usually do when we start giving.
Joe, there's a little technical issue going on. Your Wi-Fi acting like the Manchester United players right now. Is it me or is it Joe? It could be my internet. Somebody let me know what's going on. Oh, he's back. He's back.
Hello, am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, well, I could be back. I could have been gone, and it could have been. I don't know, but we're here. We're here. We're here.
Nah,
We're back
I
on the
think
stage.
it was me. It was definitely me. I think, yeah. But
Okay.
where was I? What was the last thing you heard?
Something about
He wasn't paying attention. Just goes
no,
to
no,
show
no,
how he
something
wasn't
about
paying attention.
no, you were riffing off of the reality check. You were talking about the reality check, and I can't remember the last words. That's what I was trying to.
This guy wasn't paying no attention to me whatsoever. Anyway, as I was let me just continue.
No, it was
anyway.
funny. It was funny because if you want to know the last thing, it was like, and then your face is like this, and then you're like, and then you're like this. That's what we saw.
Anyway, let's move on. You know what? Yeah, all right, cool. You know what? Look, I can't remember what I was saying either. Yeah, but you know what? The way I see it, Manchester United yesterday, I do believe I was getting onto the fact that you wasn't there yesterday.
Yeah, you were cussing them out. You were saying this. You were cussing them out in the first half.
I was cussing yesterday as I usually do. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I was cussing them out as I usually do, and basically, look, they didn't offer anything yesterday. Even after the goal, it felt for me that like it took for them to score for us to do anything. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
Even after we went down to one man, it was just, I don't know, man. The performance, there was no levels to it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, bots? Yeah. They kicked it up to when we kicked it up to second gear when we scored the goal, right? They kicked it up to third gear. Where was our answer? Where was our answer?
Question on the goal. Hold on, Joe. Pause right there. Pause right there. Question on the goal. How do you look at what do you make of Manchester United scoring a goal after they're men down?
What do you mean? Explain that. What do you mean? What do I think of it?
Do you think something of it? Is there something? Does it say something about the mentality of the team, or does it or not? I'm just curious. It was just an honest question. Is what do you think about the fact that we scored a goal with a red
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When the goal gets scored, you're happy, you're elated, you're a Manchester United fan, innit? Yeah. But for me, it still pissed me off to no extent, knowing that it took for us to react. We're always reactionary. We're never proactive. That's what I don't like about Manchester United as of late. And this is what I'm.
Ooh, calm down, calm down. When you get animated, your Wi-Fi gets pissed off. When he gets in, this guys, clip this right here. Big up Joe's Wi-Fi, but also big shout out to KG for the raid. Shout out to everybody that's just joining in. Remember to hit the like button. As you're tuning in, remember to subscribe. This show is being streamed to Backhand Entertainment and Football Power Hour, so please make sure you check out Backhand Entertainment as well. Okay, he might be back. Just speak calmly. If you get too animated, your mic gets pissed off, your Wi-Fi gets pissed off, and everything goes bad. So calma, Joe, calma. It's just one loss. We're still in Champions League places, okay?
Now, that may be the case, bro. But all I'm trying to say is this, yeah. Look, I get it, yeah. My Wi-Fi doesn't like it when I get pissed off. I'm seeing that right now, yeah. But, bro, are you not? All right, look, let's face it, yeah. Are you not? Have you watched the match back, bro? Have you actually watched the match back?
Yeah.
Have you?
I'll tell you what I saw. Yeah. So Ahmad shoots like a princess.
No, my thing keeps freezing. I don't know what's happening to me right now. But you know what? I'm gonna just tell you this.
You're here. You're here. Sesko was moving like Morata under Chelsea.
Bro, forget
Can you
that.
hear
Yeah,
me, Joe?
look. The
Hold on,
whole
hold
thing.
on.
I think if you watched it from start to finish, there was nobody to call out individually, fam. There was nobody to call out individually.
Joe,
Yeah.
can you hear
If you
me?
look at the team as a whole, they were trash. Yeah, they were trash as a whole. Were they not?
They were trash as a whole, but they specific individuals that definitely like Ahmad should have scored a chance. Cunha, you expect more from Cunha, like bro, more than like the only moment that I saw was that long shot that went to row Q. You know, it wasn't like that's the only thing that I saw from Cunha, and
Cunha was
obviously the
busy
moments
looking.
when
Listen,
and the moments
Cunha
when he
was
was
too busy trying to get
defending.
a penalty or something.
Hold on. The
So
moments
the
when he was
Brazilian inning kicked,
defending when we
and
were
all he
goal
was
down.
doing was rolling, bro. That's all he was doing, yeah. I didn't want to listen. What I saw yesterday, yeah, was diabolical. It looked like a bunch of lazy people who've not played football in ages and decided to get on the pitch and have a kickabout for like the first 45 minutes. That's what happened, yeah. Then reality check hit them and realized that, oh my god, this did they not realize it was Leeds? How did they not get up for this game? You did the whole stream, bots, yeah, where you went through all the particulars of why.
Calma, Joe. The Wi-Fi gets pissed off. The Wi-Fi is Joe's anger management, like therapist is like, boom, we're unplugging. Anytime his anger meter gets to a certain level, and here is the next picture of Joe. Oh God. I told you gotta speak calmly. It's just one game. By the time Joe comes back, Carrick will be sacked, you know. Oh boy. Guys, it was happening backstage before the show started. I said, Joe, why are you pissed off? We're not even on live. We're not live yet, and he kept on doing this. That's why we started the show a little late. So, but the point that he was on is a very important point. Why does it take you going a man down for you to actually react? You know, and the point that I was trying to ask for Joe that I'll also pose to you is that I don't know if you know, like when you notice every time when a team gets a red card, everybody's performances goes up. Everybody puts more than 100%, and then it's like the red card effect actually sometimes can boost a team that's a man down. So I'm bringing this up because I was listening to some conversations even yesterday where some people said, "Well, we were showing some good team mentality by scoring a goal." I was like, "Bullshit! That's no mentality. That's just the red card effect kicking in, and that's it. Don't read into it. Don't be like matter of fact. That game was 3-0. If it wasn't for Licha stopping Tanaka. So reality is we got beat deservedly. And this squad is not reliable. And that has been a theme. Under the previous guy, even the guy prior to him. There he is. Now he's back with an echo. Joe.
Hello?
Okay.
Is there an echo?
The echo is gone. I was talking about the fact that these players have been unreliable. It's not the first time, even under the previous guy. You just never know what you're gonna get. They're like inconsistency merchants.
Well, I'm not allowed to lose my temper, so I'm just going to keep calm, right?
Yes, speak like that.
The internet is regulating my fucking temperature right now. Bullshit. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. What I was about to say was,
Yeah.
The team, for me, bro, yeah, they have been getting away with murder for time and rate, and I guess Michael Carrick is playing with a limited set of tools, innit? Just like Amrim was, yeah, and even more limited because Amrim got rid of certain tools that surely Carrick would have maybe been using during this period of time. Now, all I'm gonna say is this, without losing my temper. There still were precautions that should have been taken, yeah. There still should have been precautions that should have been taken in order to set us up in the right way. Do you understand what I mean for that match, bro? We weren't set up in the right way for that match in terms of preparation. Yeah. In terms of preparation for that game, I would have expected one little quick friendly, yeah, maybe another more competitive match behind closed doors. Shut up, but stop reading the chat.
Welcome to the podcast, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. Where's Joe Johnson, the Cowboys?
I'm talking. This is Joe's power voice.
I like this, you know. I'll subscribe now.
This is how I speak when I'm calm. Okay.
I'm actually losing.
This is it now. This is it. Podcast with Joe.
Sorry, Doug, I didn't want to derail your thoughts, but keep going.
But honestly, no. But look. To be honest with you, I was really, really pissed off with the team yesterday. I was done. I was done. I didn't even want to watch the match. You know what? Yeah. Yesterday, Vegeta was there with me, and he started going on LinkedIn. Started looking for a new job. He said, "Fuck." He said, "Fuck YouTube." He said, "Fuck YouTube." Like he said, "Fuck YouTube." Yeah, honestly, bro. He said, "Fuck YouTube." He said, "I'm looking for a job, bro." Like, you know what he said? He said, "Fuck YouTube." You know what he did? He did a faz and he said,
"I'm a civilian."
I'm a civilian.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh boy. Yeah. No, I mean you could. I
every time I do,
for
some reason my internet decides to go mad, innit? Yeah. But what I'm gonna say is this, yeah. For the last time, now I think is the time to start questioning Michael Carrick's abilities as a manager. I know that you have been saying it for time, you've been championing this, but I don't want to be led down the garden path again. His record isn't even as good as Ollie's, and we crashed out on Ollie. Yeah, we did crash out on Ollie. I crashed out on Ollie. I said Ollie wasn't good enough. I 100% said that, yeah. I'm never going to deny that. I never wanted Ollie to have the job, so why should Carrick get the job? And he's not done as good, yeah? So, look, but this is the only problem though, yeah, Bots, yeah? What is the options available to us as Manchester United? As Manchester United, the team, who do we have? Who do we have to go to now? Yeah, who? Tell me.
I mean, we gotta go get the best person that's available. Period. It's the days of a project manager are gone. So if Ineos are really serious, go break the bank, and the same way you went in and
we'd be challenging for the title by 2028, bro. Yeah, 2028 is around the corner. It's 2 years from now. Not even that far away. We're already halfway through this year almost, yeah? So what we talking about, yeah? If they don't get to 2028 with 2027, basically we need to be seeing us solidly in the top three, maybe challenging for first or second. Do you get what I'm saying? We should be in that mix or conversation if they're going to deliver on their promise. So if Michael Carrick's not the guy for them in their brain to do that, then I'm sorry, but we're going to have to move on. Whatever it takes now. I think that's what should be the slogan of Manchester United at this moment in time, bro. Whatever it takes now. Whatever now, with a big emphasis on the now. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah, the big emphasis is the now, bro. Yeah, because there's no more time. Because you said 2028. Yeah, so get me someone. Don't get me Southgate. I don't want to see that. Yeah, don't get me no De Zerbi's after he leaves Tottenham after relegating them. Yeah, don't bring me. I don't even think I want Nagelsmann. I don't know, bro. What is the level of manager for you to take over after Carrick? Yeah, who would you say? What are you telling me?
Bro, I mean, I wanted alternative choice that nobody wants. I
Say
want
the
us to
name.
play football. I want us to play football. I want us to put the ball on the ground. I want us to actually have some triangles, some
Say
one
the
touch.
name.
Get me go to France, come back with a manager from France. Whether that's Luis Enrique, who's in PSG right now, break the bank the same way you acted and broke the bank for Amarim, bought him out of contract. Whatever it took, you did what you needed to do to get Amarim. You just said you didn't want to wait till the end of the season. Go ahead and act the same way with Luis Enrique. That's the only thing that would make sense to me. There's certain other managers that I like too, but obviously Zidane is not interested in
Yeah, so what's
Manchester
no, no,
United.
all right, because Manchester United could always go to Luis Enrique, give him the most amount of money in the world, and if he says no, I'm not up for that challenge. Yeah, who do you turn to next? Because there's got to be a checklist of at least 3 to 4 managers really, just in case they say no. Because you could, but I would. Okay, hold on. Breaking. Okay, let's read this.
Breaking a bank for a manager that's about to sign a new contract. Yeah, that's none of our business whether he's about to sign a new contract, old contract, whatever. Get who you want, right? The same way you acted with Amorim. Go in and kidnap. Put an offer on the table that they can't refuse. Period.
How do you feel about this one?
Glasner. I'd be more excited about
Yeah, me too.
It is touch and go.
So
it's touch and go.
Hansi Flick.
Like I'd actually go to Unai Emery before Glasner. Me. That's how I like.
You
Glasner is a little bit further. Yeah. Unai Emery before Glasner. Hansi Flick before Unai Emery.
Unai Emery before Glasner.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that one. I think I'm a little bit conflicted about that one. I'm not going to lie. So let me ask you, you know what? It's a real quick question, actually. It's not even that. Is it Glasner or Carrick, really? That's the real question. Glasner or Carrick? Because we're not even... You're saying about Hansi Flick or whatever. Is Glasner better than Carrick? Would you prefer Glasner in position than Carrick? That's the real question. Really and truly.
Let's put the link in the chat. I can't answer that one right now. I'm not ready. I don't know. I need to do a little bit more deeper research on Glasner to really make a definitive decision. So I'll defer on that one. But
did you even do the bad and the ugly while I was gone?
Huh?
Did you do the bad and the ugly while I was gone?
Well, you already talked about the good. We already talked about the bad. We're definitely going to talk about the ugly, which was the refereeing. That's the first thing that like when we put the link in the chat, we gotta address. I mean, how do we even start that one? I don't even know what the rules of the game are anymore, Joe, because the consistency is what bothers me, or rather, the lack of consistency is what bothers me. And we saw in that game how Dominic Calvert-Lewin actually was also a culprit, but he was not reprimanded for his foul. Let's take a quick look at this. Let me see if I can share this.
I'll bring it up. Let's go.
Okay. Let me take out the audio. Boom. Just check this out.
Oh, let me move this 1 second, actually, before you continue. There you go.
There's a cross. First of all, Ugarte should be doing better to try and block that cross, but whatever. Crosses sometimes do come in. But it's the first 6 minutes of the game. How are you not running faster and making sure to stop that cross? Fine. The cross goes in, and guess what? Lenny Yoro. Just keep your eyes on Lenny Yoro. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is approaching. eyes on the ball. Boom. Look at that. I mean, if this is allowed, you can kind of like hit people and score. Okay, all right. If this is allowed, then all right, let's allow it for the rest of the game then. How is that just not even looked at?
Yeah, that's taking a piss. Yeah, this one, I've seen this one several times, right? And it does piss me off, yeah. Because then the hair pulling incident, do you know what? This whole game, yeah, was full of trash refereeing. You're right. Because that there, yeah.
How does that not get looked
what
at?
do you even call it? Is that not violent conduct? And for me, do you know what? Even if you're saying that you're going to try and put your arm over the player's shoulder in order to gain an advantage in your jump, right? You're still at risk of elbowing them in the face. Everybody knows this. That's why you don't usually raise your elbow when you're jumping into a defensive tackle or even an attacking header. You're not supposed to raise your elbows that high. You know that, yeah? You know what's going to happen if you do, especially when you're a tall player, yeah? And Dominic Calvert-Lewin ain't that short.
It's for me. That's the ugly of the game. Like the refereeing is just like I. First of all, when we're actually talking about the Leacher situation too, that he just undid his ponytail. That's all. How's that? Like, bro, that was just. If you ever
why for that? Why is he taking out man's ponytail for though? No, allow it.
He was falling down. He needed to grab something. I was changing him his hairstyle. It will constitute a red card. That's why you see, Tommy says as soon as I saw a ball ref, I knew the game had finished before it started.
Bro, do you know what? Yeah, for me, look, the game was already gone from that situation, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me sort this out. Yeah. The game was already gone from that situation, but don't you expect Manchester United to react or bring something else to the table? As a team, as you're watching the match unfold, right? You're looking at this. You're looking at us getting literally dominated for most of that game. Yeah, I said it. I said at the end of the first half with the panel that was on, and I asked everybody here. So, what percentage out of 100 would you give? Yeah, that we had possession in that match, that we dominated and showed something in that match. Do you know what? Yeah, I think someone said 5, someone said 1. Everybody else said 1. I think. Basically 1% out of 100, yeah, and that's what it felt like in the game, bro. Everybody talks about our stats or eye test or whatever, yeah. Well, what the eye test showed me yesterday is that we're not ready, yeah, to be competing in every competition. That's what that eye test showed me. That's what it showed me, and I'm worried moving forward now. I am, because if we can't get up for a game like Leeds, where we all know what it means, we was all charged up for it. We was expecting 3-0s, 4-1s. People was quoting for their stats, for their predictions, right? And then just look at what we did, what we gave to the fans, what Manchester United decided to fucking put out there for us to get fucking cooked for, yeah. The only person that could actually say that they put in a good shift yesterday was the goalkeeper, Lemons, whatever you want to call him. He is the only person that can kind of hold his head high from yesterday. Yeah. Everybody else was trash. I can't wait to see your player ratings later, bro. I'm definitely pulling up for that, because I swear to God, everybody's getting a D or F or a U.
Yeah, it's a very when you're starting to pick apart the players, like, yeah, it gets even more like I was just thinking as you were talking, I was like, oh yeah, Leach's performance in this game, it was good, bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just thinking, and then like Lamans, there was moments. I feel like that pass to Euro. Anyway, Anyway, I'll get deeper into like the actual player performances for later on. But I want us to share the link and let's hear other people's good, bad, and ugly for this game. You know, um, and also like what does this mean? Like, is this we have 6 games left? If you're
I'll tell you
changing
what
your
it means
mind,
for me.
say what?
I can tell you what it means for me. It means
Yes.
that I'm panicking now. It means now I'm worried about the next coming games. A lot of people were looking confident moving up to Chelsea next week, yeah? But guess what? I saw a lot of people saying, I don't know if you're ready for Chelsea now. I saw a lot of that happening, let's be honest. How do you feel? How do you feel about our next match alone, let alone the next 6? How do you feel about facing Chelsea next now?
To be
What's
honest, I think it's actually good that right now we will face Chelsea with a lot more at stake as well. We're gonna fight even harder. I think this loss prepares us that it should do that. But Chelsea also
Our natural plays there, we should always be pulling up ready, fam. Are you mad?
yes, but also the problem is Chelsea's also a wounded animal that's looking for a revival of some sort. So it's gonna be so interesting how that game goes down, bro.
Are we
I
not
could,
wounded?
yeah,
Are we not wounded?
yeah, but that more wounded.
I will see. Hold on. 1 second. No way. Is that real? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to bring in this person first just because is this real or is this a joke? Hello.
That's not SLD.
This ain't SLD, is it? This ain't SLD.
It's not SLD, bro.
Got it.
I thought, nah. You know what? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. No, you know
Puppy, young puppy hacked the. He's like, he joined in last. He's like, I'm gonna jump to the front of the queue. It's just,
He knew what he did there. He knew what he did there. All right, let's get back to the queue then. You're not jumping queue now. I thought that was a special guest because I've never seen him actually pull up at anybody's show. I fell for the bait. It's my fault. Yeah, I should have known better.
yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the start of the queue. First person that pulled up was the what? You got to do the intro, bro. You do the intro.
Oh, okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the like button. Relax. Don't have any fear, because the one and only Bali Tech is here. Let's go.
All right.
Yo, big up everyone in the chat. Smash the motherfucking like. Bali Tech is in the building.
Yes, welcome to the show, bro.
Big up, Bali Tech.
Yeah, for me that match was it was diabolical yesterday. The football was diabolical. The manager was diabolical. The players were diabolical, and yeah, I think the veil has been slipping from Carrick for some time now, and I think obviously it kind of hurt some people's feelings because a lot of these people back Michael Carrick, and I understand he was the first manager to win back-to-back since the previous manager. He was I think he won 4 in a row, and and that brother almost got his hair cut, and we went on a good run. It was quite solid. I can't lie, but we only played good for 2 games in my humble opinion, and then after that, we just was Moments FC. Now, for me, yeah, this is what got Ollie kicked out of the club. Like, people didn't like that Ollie was playing in Moments and doing counter-attacking and all of this type of thing. They demanded good football. Yeah, people was upset. Now, fast forward to now, we're playing against our rivals. Like, when I say Leeds, there's this rivalry goes way back. Anybody who's ever been away to Leeds knows that it's a punch-up festival when you go down there. and it's vice versa. And it's vice versa when you come when you're in Manchester. So to lose the way they'd lost, yeah, for them brothers to be getting slapped up all over the place, seriously diabolical. Seriously, like for me, we look like we had no hope. We look like even if we pray to God, it don't matter what God we prayed to, we weren't gonna win that match yesterday. That's how it looked to me, yeah. And it pissed me off, yeah, that it took so long for him to make proper substitutions. Yeah, he just looked like he had no clue, bro. No clue. So for me, I don't want people to feel insulted or slighted when I say I want a proper manager that wins shit, a manager that's confident in his ability, a manager that has been there before. Like act like you've been there before in it. You know them people that them chicks that you take to the 5-star restaurant and then she starts doing madnesses and it's all looking embarrassing and then you're like, rah. I should have just took her to McDonald's or something. I don't even know what I brought her. Yeah. Like this place is too good for her and that. Yeah. This is what's going on now, yeah. This is what's going on now, yeah. Man like Michael Carrick has got a job, yeah, from a relegation, yeah, from a manager that's been sacked. He's got a job at Manchester United, one of the most prestigious clubs in English football. And man is talking about, yeah, give it to Carrick. Like, on what grounds? On what grounds? Who's he better than? Who is he better than? There's a bag of managers in the Premier League better than this man. Who is he better than? Like, let's be real. Yeah? We're going to go and get way more games next season, yeah? This brother is not going to last. He's going to get sacked after 10 games. I'm telling you now, this team will throw him under the bus. And I want a manager to dictate the transfer window who's going to be here for the next 3 to 4 seasons. Not a manager that's only going to last just under the first half of the season and then he's gone and then we're starting again and then we're writing off a whole season again. Why do we keep wanting to do this, bruv?
I can't lie. Bally Tech is speaking bare truths right now. Yo, big up yourself, Bally, man. Words do get personal, don't they? I felt that one in my soul, bro. I felt that one. It's true because you know what? I feel accomplice to what he was talking about. So that's probably why it felt so personal because I was championing Carrick for the role. And I think, obviously, the next person that we're about to bring in was on the same... I think he might even still be on the same bandwagon as I was when it comes to, like, championing Carrick for the job. Peter's been saying it since he came in. I wonder if Peter's thinking anything different now. Yo, Peter.
No, I'm not thinking any different. Just because someone is better than him doesn't mean that's the right solution. Joseph Stalin has killed 20 million people. Mao Zedong has killed 80 million people. Does that make Joseph Stalin better than him? No. They're both shit human beings. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't bring Glasner just because he's a little bit better than Carrick. If you're going for Enrique.
But hold on. But here's what you could argue. See, even with your analogy, yeah, I can still spin it and ask you this question, yeah? Okay. Even with your analogy, right? Yeah. You can say that, okay, he might not be better than that person, but is he more efficient in carrying out his duties? Like, if he was said to a certain amount of people in a certain amount of time, would you not call that person, you know, more efficient in the job that they were doing, though?
Bro, if we were looking for a manager, I want a manager who represents the stature of our club. I don't want Glasner. His biggest club is Eintracht Frankfurt. I don't want Iraola. I don't want... Bring me either Luis Enrique, which is not possible. He's signing a new contract. Hansi Flick will retire. He said it himself. I'm signing a new contract at Barcelona and I'm retiring. So you mentioned Hansi Flick, just scratch it off. Enrique,
yeah, well, you know what, man? Just offer them some good money to come out of retirement. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's retired.
People
Like
can
he's
change
with
that mind,
Klopp.
Peter, but go ahead. Sure.
Yeah. You're not just because and I'll say again, just because someone is better doesn't mean he's right. He's the right person for the job. Also, Oli.
Explain that one. Like, because someone is better doesn't mean he's right for the job.
Yes, just because, bro. So I'm good. I'm a good salesman. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been in my company for 5 years. And
Yeah.
another guy comes in and says, "But I've been a salesman." Bro, how will they trust someone that I just met over me? I've been there for 5 years. If I've been sacked. Just because someone is, just because I don't know. Now let's say, what's this guy's name?
Yeah.
Amorim.
Yeah.
Just because Carrick had a better results than Amorim doesn't make him a better coach. Amorim is a great coach. He was just not the man for the job.
Interesting.
You understand me?
Interesting. Yes.
Oli,
yes.
you mentioned Oli. Oli had good results in the start. We turned on Oli after 2 years. We didn't turn on him. Oli had players like Ronaldo, Pogba, Sancho. Even though from this standpoint, Sancho is shit.
Yeah.
But we were all drooling over him. He had Greenwood. He had Martial. He had Rashford. Who else? They have Mata. No, Mata left. And remember,
it was a big
3 weeks ago, when I called in and I said I want striker, I want star players.
Yeah.
And you and I said Cunha and Mbumo, I like them, and you seen me.
Yes.
But I'm not confident going to Santiago Bernabeu next season with Cunha and Mbumo. This is why. They've not been there.
Okay.
So if we qualify for UCL, bring me players.
Peter, why are you excluding? Are you including or excluding Sesko in this conversation?
No. Šeško is a young striker. Like Šeško is good. Like I'm not.
Okay.
But our white players, I don't have trust in them going to Barcelona, going to Real Madrid, going to Inter Milan. I don't have trust in them because I've not seen it. I've not seen them get there. Cunha has never played a significant role in a UCL team. And Mbumo has never played in the UCL. He never played in the Europa League. So how can I trust them when they cannot beat Leeds, when they cannot beat West Ham? They're good for the Premier League. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But we need one, elk of the like Kvaratskhelia, like Due, like I'm just mentioning name. I'm not saying
like a household name.
We need one. Yeah, we need one of them up front and one of them in midfield, and then I can confidently say, yeah, we can go Bernabeu and we can do something with Cunha and Mbumo and Ahmad. I don't have the confidence.
Okay, no, I hear you, Peter. Big up, my G. That's
Yeah.
Wait. What was the ugliest thing about yesterday's performance?
Again, I'm not blaming Michael. I'm not blaming the players. I'm blaming the people from upstairs. 20, 30 days almost. But just book a game behind closed doors. Training and actual match fitness, it's not the same. You can train however you want, how much you want, but if you go out on a pitch and you haven't kicked ball 11 versus 11 in 30 days, that's different.
Yeah.
Just 2 or 3 games behind closed doors. Just keep the match rhythm. That's it.
I'm glad that you put it that way because people are actually putting the blame on Carrick for not scheduling a game. And I'm like, is it Carrick's own? Like, is it his responsibility to be doing that? I don't know. It's a question I don't know the answer to. Maybe he can.
Yes,
maybe
it's his job. Yes, it's his job. What do you mean? Are you
it's
mad?
Like scheduling a game.
Job. What kind of dumb question is that? Of course, it's his job. Like, who else's job is it then to keep the squad healthy and fit and ready and match ready? Who else's job is it?
I don't know. There's like a fitness.
Do you remember when Ten Hag was here, right? And then they didn't run enough in the game, so he made them run at the end of the game.
At halftime, Amorim was making them run too. Yeah.
So why isn't Carrick making them do fucking exercise during fucking break? Fucking 24 days off. Do you get what I'm saying?
What I maybe that's what they're doing in Ireland, bro.
I know what you're saying, but at the end of the day, they should be out there doing something else. I don't know what I missed, by the way, but I just heard you say, is it Carrick's job? Yes, it's Carrick's job.
I was digesting Peter's point, he said that he's blaming the guys upstairs for not organizing a game. He's not blaming Carrick.
But even if it's not organized, as a manager, knowing that you're going into a game and knowing that you're not, as an ex-football player also, shouldn't he be going, listen, I really think the guys need to get in another game. Can we schedule something? You know, there's going to be 24 days off here. Like, I don't know. Maybe he's too concentrated on trying to be the cool manager that everybody likes, so he's giving them time off, innit? Yeah, make sure you're ready, guys.
When have you seen a manager scheduling games?
Pardon?
It's club management. When have you seen a manager scheduling games, rescheduling games?
Bro, are you telling me he can't request it? Even if they haven't, yes, he doesn't literally go and schedule it himself, but you're telling me he can't request it. Is that what you're telling me?
He can. Who knows if he did it or not? And also, this is the first time in history, we're analyzing an interim manager and his play style. No one before this.
We're potentially looking at him to be the manager, bro. It can be. You can say that it's the first time in history we're analyzing an manager, but we're looking at him. Me and you were actually saying, give him the job, bro. Me and you were saying it. So we
because he was providing results. He has 7 wins out of 10.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is that's why we're analyzing, bro. Because me and you were the ones at the forefront saying, give him the goddamn job.
But I'm not analyzing when you have Xerxes as your strongest link from the bench.
No, we have to analyze. Yeah, at the end of the day, look, he's getting the best out of these players, or he's getting more out of these players than the previous manager did. Yeah, but is he the one to take us forward, the next step? That's what we're questioning here. Know. Is he the next step, bro?
We'll never know. That's my point. If you bring in four quality players who can instantly get in the starting 11, bro, I don't know. That's the point. But the results,
that's why I'm as well, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
The results will grant him the job.
Are you willing to wait to find out, though? I know that right now, like I said, look, this is the reason why I'm really questioning this, Peter, and is actually really trying to get my internet working again so I could actually talk to you in particular, yeah? Because me and you was after the same thinking when it came to the manager, give him the job, right? But now I'm questioning, bro. After the last 3 games, the way we started the matches, yeah, I didn't like it. I've told Bots this. I don't like the way we started our last few games, right? And then this match, the way we've capitulated and just dropped down, and this feels like we're sinking to levels rather than just.
We've not played games, bro. Leeds played this weekend. Leeds played. No, sorry, the previous weekend, FA Cup.
So yeah, the game versus West Ham, where they let West Ham score 2 goals.
Yeah, and also I forgot what I want to say. I forgot. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right.
I forgot.
It's all right. It's all right.
About rescheduling. It might have been about, I don't know what Peter was gonna go.
All I'm trying to say is this, bro. Like I'm just starting to question now. Yeah, if Man United. Look, remember, I went through the Ten Hag thing where I was trying to be the patient guy to give man time and do all of this, yeah? Remember that? I was that guy. I'm now the guy that gets the earful of it because you backed the manager. You was backing this guy, you dickhead, you're an idiot. What the fuck was THDL? But what I'm trying to say to you is, bro, everybody why I got so mad and so passionate about it at the time was because everybody said they was willing to give this guy time. They spoke to Ajax. United View went to Ajax. Them man there, they spoke to them. They was like, oh yeah, this guy is a good manager, but you guys really have to give him time. Everybody in our fan base, in this community that I know of, was saying, yes, we're going to give this man time. You know what? It's time now for us to give a real manager time to do something, really build. Yeah, bro.
Let me say something. I think he's the manager.
Not ready to give him time.
Because
now,
for the summer,
you're ready to give Carrick that real time if he's not that ready.
Because it's low risk.
You're not paying him now.
Yes. You're not paying him enough. You're not paying 20 million with Amorim. You'll give him a 1 million contract. Mm-hmm. It's low risk, high reward.
Whatever it takes now. How's that slogan sound to you, bro?
Yes. Keep him. Because recruiting for the summer starts now.
Is going for the most expensive manager in history and just locking down the contract and winning whatever.
Do you know who's the most expensive manager in history? It's Simeone.
No,
So
we'll
you
make
want to
that
watch
person,
beautiful
bro. We'll
football?
make the person. We'll
You
make
wanna-
that person the most
Who's
expensive
go-
manager in history. Give it to Enrique. I
Enrique.
don't know.
Enrique
I
is
don't
staying.
know.
Just clear him out. Enrique is not coming
Make him
in.
the most expensive, bro. Money talks, bro.
No. Recruitment for the summer starts now. It cannot start in June. In June, players will already commit to clubs. Verbal agreements. Recruitment starts now. You go to players and say, Michael Carrick is our manager. When you go to players and they said, but who's going to be the manager? And you say, I don't know. How are you going to convince them?
Well, I'm not saying. Look, that's the thing. I'm not saying. Look, it should start now. But as you know, as we're Manchester United, we're ill prepared. Yeah, and you know what? Me and you have taken up a lot of time. We're gonna have to move on to the next one. But what I will say is this: yeah, Manchester United as a whole, right? We know that we need something to happen soon, bro. Yeah, and let's be honest, Peter. Even if you are patient, yeah, enough to wait for character to develop, do you think our fans? Do you think they are, bro? The whole fan group, or do you think there'll be a big divide by time halfway comes of the season, and maybe we're stuck languishing in like 7th or 6th? You don't think people will already start talking at 7th and 6th?
Do you really think the Glazers and Ineos care about what people say? The fans have been protesting against the Glazers for 20 years. If they cared enough, they would have left. So they couldn't care less.
The question I'm asking though, Peter.
Yes, but listen, one more thing. I've taken a lot of time about the referee. The referee should never you cannot give him a rivalry game, a derby. Leeds had a derby. They played tough. They fouled a lot. Dominic Calvert-Lewin didn't get a yellow card. So the standards were different for us because Bruno yelled at him. He had a yellow card. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin elbows twiise Euro and Ugarte didn't get a yellow card. So for a derby, you need to let the game dictate.
No.
It has to be rough. Yeah. A derby has to be rough. Get me out.
I fully agree with that. I actually fully agree with that. Now, when it's a derby, you expect it to be a rougher game. You expect him. What did they say? Leave one on him. You know what I mean? Like, leave one on him. Like, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I understand it. It's supposed to be that kind of game where you expect it, but just don't let it get too rough. Do you know what I mean? The hair pulling, if you want caution. But you know what? Yeah. You wasn't there, but when they showed the still on when they sent the referee over to the fucking the monitor, right?
Yeah.
The still screen. I said he's getting sent off. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking I'd send him off from the way they stopped it, bro. Do you know what? Yeah, I got caught on KG stream. Yeah. When I was trying to sentence, I can't remember who it was, somebody to something, right? And I clipped what was relevant to what I wanted it to be. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then Wajid came in with the full clip, yeah, and sent me to the wheel after that. Basically, yeah. What I'm trying to say to you is anybody can push their own narrative when they freeze something. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Freeze frames don't always tell the full story, and I feel like the minute they did that, I knew it was going off. I knew it.
Listen. The law states this, Joe, from the PGMOL handbook. A player who is not challenging for the ball will be sent off if they make a clear action to pull the hair of an opponent or any other person with force.
Hold on. Young Pappy's trying to say something. What are you saying?
The thing is, but why does it happen to us where we got a rare card, but other people do it and they don't? Mm-hmm. That's the whole point there. Like, I feel like, yes, if you're pulling hair, it's a rare card. Like, yes. Why doesn't nobody else get it though when they pull people's hairs? And it happens, like, we're seeing Coquerella's hair got pulled. A rare card, to, the offender.
I agree with that.
So again, it's a rare card, yes, but same way, need to see it elsewhere. If not, let it play. On top of that, the derby talk as well. Like, there's plenty of times I'm seeing a title race match, whatever, and a referee allows the play where it should have been a rare card, 100% a rare card, but no, referee allowed it because of how big the match is. We see it in Barcelona games, we see it in City games, anything title challenging, whatever. Like they allow it because they don't want to ruin the game so early, whatever it is. How much times we heard that? When it comes to United, it's a different story. They don't give a fuck.
And I don't like the fact that it. Do you know what? Yeah, if it had caused, I'm not being funny, but if he dropped down, yeah, he just got his head pulled a little bit. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
If Martinez has his hair strings left over in his hair, cool. It's definitely like bro's pulling, like,
You're saying because he didn't snatch his weave out, it should be fine. That's what you're saying.
Oh, like I said, it should be a rare card anyway. My whole point was like I should see a rare card elsewhere as well, like,
Was there
But if you're not gonna give just the consistency.
Was there force in the pull or no?
Well, allegedly, from what I saw as well, it seemed like he just kind of had his fingers like, like pulling on the what you lot call that you lot put in your hair, like to when you have your hair tied, the scrunchie or whatever, like, the scrunchie. It's like he had his fingers on that and pulled that back or whatever, like.
Look, I'm not condoning him pulling the man's hair in it, yeah, because if man pulls my hair as well, I'm first of all going to turn around and I'm going to call him a lot of words, yeah. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with your brain?
No, anyway, I'm like, why are you turning around? Why is the guy pulling your hair? Guys,
if you pull my hair, the first thing I'm going to do is turn around.
You got a lot of people today that just, try to prank or whatever the case is, like anything can happen.
Okay. I don't want to dwell on pulling hair, but go ahead. Say your piece, bro. Speak your truth, Joe. Speak your truth. When you don't like it when a guy pulls your hair because what? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolute dickhead. Shut up, man. Yeah. I said, if somebody pulls my hair, I'm calling them a bitch, yeah, and then I'm probably having a fight with them is what I'm trying to get at. You absolute fucking dickhead. LL Cool bots up in here, your bucket trying to chat to me. Yeah, shut the fuck
up. That's why you wear a do-rag.
Exactly. Ain't no grabbing my hair. Yeah, no, anyway. As I was saying, yeah. Sorry. But look. In all honesty, yeah, you're gonna take offense if somebody pulls your hair. Yeah, if someone pulls your hair, I know, bots, you're disconnected with these facts. Yeah, but if someone pulls your hair, you're gonna be upset. Yeah, you will take off your hat. Let's see. You know what the funny thing is? You did that and we didn't see any hair.
And you didn't see it off in the green screen. Kicked it.
No, that's because I changed my mind. You don't know. You don't want to know what else. Anyway,
let's keep it rated PG now, fellas.
Hold on, just give.
What are you doing? Is he trying to grow hair?
Is this some type of form?
No. Sorry. I was talking to somebody.
Yeah. But yeah.
Anyway, well, look.
Yeah. Back to the whole decision making and stuff with these refs. Yeah, it's just no consistency with anything. Like, again, we see it week in, week out, where one game. Actually, let me say week in, week out, where in 1 week, one referee who's the same referee the next week comes in. He calls the same foul, but differently. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, let's say he was the ref during, like, when Semenyo got his hair pulled or whatever, and he done nothing, but then he sees United doing it, it's a red. Isn't that a bit biased? Like, shouldn't that be called out from the whatever alphabet name they want to call themselves? PGL,
yeah, it's kind of like whatever. What Ax was touching on KG stream, yeah. He did say this, yeah. The fact that they were talking about it, it's like you said, they spoke about it in one match, they're going to react to it in another match. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, why is it that, as a football player, you watch matches, you hear what the talk is, like, you watch that match, and then the next thing you go do is pull someone's hair in the next match, it's going to be scrutinized. What kind of foolishness are you doing? Do you get what I'm saying?
Right. And then obviously it goes the opposite way around as well. Like, but it shows that's where it shows lack of consistency. If that's what your mind's telling you that should be, then you don't listen to what these people who don't get paid to do your job but thinking or whatever. You just do what you gotta do, right?
Yeah. Young Bobby, before the time finishes, I want to know if there's anything good from yesterday as well. Like,
Anything good. Bruno, Telly, one of the assist man up. That's about it.
Yes.
You know what? Actually, I was going to ask about player ratings, but save that for what's this
You'll
show.
say that for later, innit?
Yeah.
Save that for later.
Oh yeah, so that puts Bruno. How many more assists to go now? So,
Probably like 4, I think. Is it 4 or is it 5?
oh,
It's like one of them. I don't know if it's like 5 to win it or 4 to like to like achieve the just him or to level it. I can't remember.
Okay, 4 more, says Abs. Big up, Abs. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's see. I hope he gets there. Big up, young puppy. Yeah. Joe, question: do you think we should appeal?
No. What's the point?
The point is, if you appeal, then you can get Leach back quicker.
We're not going to win that. Okay, do it then. But what's the point? Do you feel like we're going to win that appeal? Do you feel like there's anything to appeal?
I think so. I think we would win the appeal.
On what grounds?
Everybody knows, even if you're a rival fan, you saw that. That's the softest softest red card. I know by the letter of the law it's a red card, but it's the softest. So on those grounds, I would say let's launch an appeal. Let's hear what somebody else has got to say. Let's bring in men like Wrap Up. Hey, Wrap Up in the house. Big up, my G.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. Listen, I've heard a lot of bullshit, man. Like,
speak on it.
People are doing too much. Listen, the performance was shit. I'm not denying it. People's PTSD showing, really showing. Because the blind people are giving previous 2 managers, they're not giving to an interim. It's mad to me. It's crazy. It's mad in the dunya. Yeah. So all I want to say is this: the game yesterday exposed quite a few things. What does Kobe do got exposed. What do you call it?
Explain that more.
Us needing a better. No, because when Kobe's in the team, I'm not saying Kobe's the finished article. When Kobe's in the team, we have control, some sense of control. There's a link between the defense and attack. If you Ugarte, you can't. That's not going to be involved or Casemiro. Yeah, I never want to see one. I never want to have one game a week ever again. As well, I'm done with that. That ruins the sharpness and rhythm. I do not want to ever have one game a week again. I'm done with that, regardless. So that I never want to see that one. Oh, the benefits of one game a week. No, bullshit.
Hey, there's only one man that said that. That was Amarin, bro.
But your point is
on the manager thing now. On the manager take. Personally, in my opinion, I'll keep Carrick on a short-term contract. But if it's not him, I don't care, because I've been very consistent. Whoever's in the job has to deliver some standards. Has to deliver. So regardless, whoever's in the job has to deliver. But people are moving mad over a couple losses. We know what the problems are. The squad needs to be improved. There's bare things that's going on that we know what the issues are. But people are doing too much.
Panicking, bro. Yeah. Let me ask you this question. Yeah. was there nothing? Because it's not just one game, innit? Yeah. Over the last couple of games, me and you've spoken, yeah, and I've been telling
No,
you that
I know. I get it. The lethargic starts. I get all that. I get all that. But we know what it is. The one game a week is hurting us for rhythm.
Shouldn't you be
24 days to wait for one game.
You be trying to counteract that though. Keep these men active. Something.
I agree. I agree. I said the same behind closed door games we should be having. I said all that. But remember, Ineos was going to do games for Saudi and people were laughing. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
People were laughing.
We said no to the Riyadh
People
Cup.
said the extra game. So at the end of the day, people need to make their mind up because that was already there, but people said, no, it's a joke thing. So it is what it is now. We will get Champions League, but recruitment is key. Next summer is, again, an important summer because we got exposed. The bench ain't good enough. And also, Carrick, he has to get his criticism. The adjustments are too late, brother. He needs to make the adjustments way earlier. Don't just stand there and think if it's not working after 50 minutes, even half time, switch it up. Because Leeds understood the assignment. They were sharp. They had a game on the weekend, and then they're rolling into this one. So, I mean, they had an FA Cup the previous weekend. So they've had match rhythm. And they're in 15th.
Yeah.
15th. So, yeah.
Do you think they'll beat Chelsea in the semi? Because they got a, what is it? It's a semi-final, right?
It's possible. It's possible they can beat them. Yeah, it's possible. Chelsea are not that good, but they got like they got a few good players who can turn up when they want to. But I think that Chelsea game.
Do you think we can beat Chelsea?
It's a bogey ground. I think we can, but I think we'll end up a draw because Man United never do it the easy way. I've clocked us now. We never do it the easy way. We need 2 games, box. I told you, we need 2 games to secure Champions League. 2 wins.
Facts.
That's it.
Big up, rep up.
Look how close they are to us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't afford to slip, bro. We cannot. And it's like, do you know what? I hear what people are saying. Oh, people are losing their mind after 2 losses. But the concerns were there before. That's why I don't understand what Wrap Up is saying. Me and Wrap Up have spoken about the concerns already. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's kind of like what you said, though, Wrap Up. Yeah, whoever manages in charge has to produce. The minute the production starts slipping, or what you're asking for is not being delivered, you start asking questions, as you would do of anyone. Yeah. And for me right now, the question is it sustainable what he's giving? Yeah. Is it going to give us long-term benefits? Yeah. And I guess the only way to see that is to test it next season. But how many of you are really ready for that test? Don't lie to me. Just don't lie. Don't lie. I know, don't lie. As my man would say, how greedy. Yeah. I don't believe people would actually be ready for that weight. Yeah. Like, boss, you said it. No more project managers. Isn't that what you said?
That's what I said. That's what Ineos said.
You ask Carrick as a project manager?
No. 100%. 100%.
Did you say no? Did you say no?
Like, we cannot have a project manager. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking you, is Carrick a project manager?
Oh,
he is. You keep on calling him that undeveloped manager. Yeah, you really have said it. Like, even in the start when you was giving the intro thing, you said like, whatever his name is, I forget his name. Falca is an experienced manager, and his experience showed yesterday over Carrick. That's what you was basically getting at. That Carrick is not experienced enough. Yeah.
Yes.
So, what are you saying? Is he not a project manager in that respect then? Because you have to be ready to go with that project, and you don't know what he's ready to build yet because he's never built anything successful yet. So therefore, it's a project manager, no?
No, Carrick is a project manager, 100%. 100%.
So you didn't want him then?
Bro. I told you he's inexperienced. I'd rather go for somebody else with a lot more experience. You know, I've always had my reservations. I want it to work. Don't get me wrong. I want Carrick to work, but hey, man, um, he may not be ready yet. He needs to go put some more hours in the craft. That's just my opinion on this. Like, as because initially, and you know where I'm coming from. Initially, I was for the project. I wanted a project manager because I thought that's where the board wants the club to go. But no, we have rerouted, and we don't want that anymore. Anyway, let's hear. Should we hear a neutral perspective?
He asked me if ops were allowed on the show. Do you know what? I said, of course ops are allowed on the show. Do you know what I
Guys,
mean?
guys, hit the like button, by the way. Reminder to hit the like button if you're tuned in and you haven't hit it yet. This is your
I
moment.
know most of you are over on Box's channel, yeah, but Backhand Entertainment also exists. So I bet you go smash up the like over there as well, please, if you could.
Please.
Just go and
Please.
come back. But yeah, do you know what? Hey, let's see if this Arsenal fan, first of all, got his camera sorted, got his mic sorted, yeah? We're going to do a mic check first before I start. You're not an Arsenal fan. Why are you putting your thumbs up, Aminor? Aminor's putting his thumbs up. I'm not talking to you. I just said Arsenal.
He's ready. All right.
Let me bring in the Arsenal fan. Yo! Oh, you did it.
No, I didn't do anything.
Is he there?
What?
Is this on purpose?
Football fan view.
He's disappeared. Oh my God, I'll give him a big old intro and everything, and then literally he disappeared. Where is it? Solomon!
He's acting like the Man United player.
You know, internet ready.
Just look at.
Alright, hold on.
Thanks for having me on.
He's back. Bro, where did you go?
Sorry, I went to fix. I went to fix up something. What's up? Can you hear me?
It's like you're under the blankets, brother.
We can't hear you, bro. Nah, fam. If I gotta do this to hear you speak, there's a problem. Like, come on, sort it out. Sort it out. He did a background check, but he didn't do a mic check.
He followed it like his team.
Oh, Jesus. Jason. All right, we're going to go to the next caller, yeah, and then we'll bring you back, yeah? All right, next caller. Canny.
Hey,
What's his older brother?
TV, big up, bro.
Yo, what's good, fellas? You alright?
Talk to us now. How are you feeling after watching yesterday's game?
I was a bit pissed. Actually, before we even get to the game, you know, Joe, my computer has Backhand Entertainment running, liking and all that, keeping the views going while I'm on here on my phone on my other side. So let it be known to everybody, you can still do that.
Hey, thank you very much. What can I say? Round of applause for Kenny. Listen.
It's important, guys, for watch time hours as well, guys. Let's get Joe over the line. He's right
so
there.
Time hours.
Right there. So,
oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway.
There's been a lot of hair talk, bro. I'm all like, it's been tiring, bro. I've never spent an afternoon hearing grown men talk about hair this long, bro. Today, I'm not getting into that. I swear, bro. Bro, hey, pull it in the back. Hey, did it? Pose, chill, bro. Boys have been moving mad today, bro. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
Yo, even the Godfather KG goes to remove a door to try and Elia. Oh my God, well, that was hilarious. I swear to God. Yo, I've been laughing. I've been laughing, bro.
Enough hair talk for the week. Well, good.
I'm gonna skip Martinez for now. I will skip Martinez, bro. The good. Anyway.
Dead ugly. Let's hear it.
The good, bro. Bruno had another assist. We're going. That's the only thing, bro. Bruno had another assist. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the bad was just for me. I feel as though Carrick kind of showed his naivety or his his lack of maybe experience to change a game quick. Because I think, look, that game before the second half started, just the first half, if we just look at the first half itself, we would have been down almost 4-0, bro. We're almost down 4-0. So as a manager, I would expect him going back. I want the way I saw him walk into the dressing room, back to the dressing room, pissed off. I expected mad changes, blow dryers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I still didn't see that, bro. Like it took him up to 70th minute to even make the sub. It took the red card for him to make a sub, bro. You know, clearly the guys were having stinkers. They were rusty after not playing games for a game, a competitive match in 27, 20, 25 plus days. So you can see that. And
It's
for
24.
the
Yeah.
yeah, like Lenny Yoro could not even pass straight, could not even, stand in a posture that allows him to be able to turn properly. It was just chaotic rustiness everywhere on the pitch. So that should have at least quickly alarmed Haaland, the assistant manager, whoever is the other assistant manager would get, God damn it, and Carrick to like switch on and try to make some changes. Even though some people will say like, oh, we don't have bodies or we don't have a lot of quality on the bench, but we still have professional players on the bench that are ready to come in and do a job and change something when we need them. Or put in Shea Lacey or something instead of and give Ahmad a break. Mbeumo is there, you know. So for me, that was the bad Carrick's failure to like change the game quickly. Yeah, I don't know if Joe was talking. I couldn't hear him
Oh,
I
he
earlier.
was just
was.
trying to, and I realized I was muted.
Ah, okay.
A lot
Yeah,
of people yesterday was actually calling for Shay Lacey, like during our stream yesterday, and they were saying, just put him on. Somebody change something needs to change. Cunha and change it.
yeah.
Like it was shit. Like, and obviously Ahmad, he's not
Hmm.
been one of the best this season, and neither's in Buemo. Yeah, when it's come, but in Buemo obviously takes the edge because he's been scoring, but
Mm,
start blooding through some new players, bro, or just putting some people on the pitch that we think, even if it's not going to do anything, at least you tried
mm.
something.
At
Yeah.
least you
Yes.
exactly. That's what you expect him to at least. Sorry, go on.
No, no, no. Like yesterday was giving that vibe of when the substitute teacher is like, guys, keep it down, and guys are just still like talking and like they're like, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, yeah, we
exactly.
hear you.
Like we're not listening to.
Well,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's advice. It's not an instruction.
It's not an instruction. Exactly.
It's given those
You know
kind
when
of
the teacher says, "Guys, please stop making noise."
yeah,
Please stop making noise.
yeah, like
Bro, our teachers walked in, you just saw, our teachers growing up, they walked in with the whip, bro.
hmm
We had Mr. Kala, bro, Mr. Sinkamba, they had whips, bro. You walk in, bro. He's a whip, bro. The whole class shuts up like it's a military, bro. He just
aura,
walks in,
authority.
everybody quiet.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you two a quick questions, yeah, because I heard Mr. Goldbridge talking about this morning, and I want
Yeah.
to I want to
Mr.
hear what
Who?
you two think. Goldbridge,
Who's
yeah.
that? Okay.
Matt Gobridge, what are you talking about? What's happening with your backhand today? You
Anyway, as,
backhand entertainment. You need-
as I was saying, yeah, like this
Yeah.
morning, yeah,
yeah.
he was saying, just say yes or no to this, whether you agree or disagree, yeah.
Mm.
Ollie was better than Carrick, yes or no? Quickly,
Results, yes.
yes or no? Don't give me no.
No,
Yes, yes or no?
no,
Performances, no. Results,
no.
yes.
Even
What?
results,
Don't
no,
give me two
because
answers. I said one answer, boss. What's wrong with you? Why
Well,
two
I'm
answers?
telling
Yes
you
or
what
no?
my answer. Well, I'm answering.
Absolute dickhead. Okay, we'll play the game with you, yeah? So you said no to Ollie, yeah?
I said no to all, yeah.
All right. Do you think Carrick is had a better game plan than what's his name that just left? Amarim.
Absolutely.
You do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Those are the only two questions I wanted to ask you. Where's this guy
And I
going? Why
can I
did
can give context to the
not
next one because it made you get shocked, bro, or something.
So for me, yeah, I don't see. Let me bring him back. He's back now. Yeah.
Mm.
So, boss, did you hear the two questions?
Yeah. I wanted to hear what Kani's context. Like, can you please explain your
Yeah, like why I think he had a better game plan than Amorim. Because for me, I grew up in an era where I expect coaches to be more like in-game tacticians and they adapt to the tools that they have. So they have that in their locker. They're not one-trick pony type of coaches where, but like, oh, my game plan is just this. You know, Manchester United, Alex Ferguson used to do 4-4-2 formation, right? But that 4-4-2 formation would change depending on the players that were available as well in game you check, and those are the kind of like qualities I look for in a manager. And Amorim, for him to die by the hilt of saying that I am a 3-5 whatever formation he wanted, not even the Pope can help me change that, just showed me how selfish and proud that man is, that to put everything, the team above, his pride above everything else, and that's no good, that's no manager to me.
Well, you know what? Yeah, the reason why I asked it is because he said it in the context of like, well, listen, he was basically saying he's never said he wanted Carrick to get the job. Yeah, he's always felt that Oli has proven that he's a better manager than him in his interim period, and also he believes that Amorim was building something better than what Carrick is building, and he said someone else as well that was building something, but he thinks that Amorim was actually building something better than what Carrick is going to give us, or what is currently building. Now, I don't know if you can judge that.
I think like when did he say this? Was this today?
This was today,
Was it?
yeah, on his stream
I
when he's
feel
talking
as
about
though
his
I
United.
feel as though first of all, isn't his channel being bought by Gary Neville, and Gary Neville is always against Carrick? So he's already spreading a narrative that's already kind of
Are we
like
already starting this? Are we already starting
I'm
this?
no, I'm just trying to I'm just trying to be ahead of the curve quick. Bro,
is the
we
yeah.
we we all know how Gary Neville and his guys have been against and Roy King and them have been speaking in regards to Carrick, right? They don't seem to favor their own player, their own former teammates. You know what I mean? We know that they seem to favor Carrick or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer more, and they seem to be butthurt because at the time Carrick got the job over Ole. You know, there was no Ole coming back. So now today we hear that Overlap has bought as okay was partnered, whatever it is, bought or partnered. God, I don't give a shit. They're working together with Gary Neville, and then the guy is spreading a rhetoric saying that no, Ole was man. We all know he's already been diluted. He could just go real. I don't know how his intros are gonna be. Let me finish the
I
argue
mean, it
before I
was just
go.
a question that, like I said, he said it, and I wanted to ask how everybody else felt about it. Yeah, that's why I was asking. Yeah, because
Nah.
I don't know if you can say that if you what Amram was looking to build was better than what Carrick is building, because Carrick technically hasn't had any time to build yet. Do you get what I'm saying? He's literally
Exactly. How would you even know if what Carrick is trying to build before he even gets the job yet? Before he's given the tools to you know what I'm saying? To actually even start
why I was
building
asking.
something. Yeah. So
That's why I
nah.
was
It's,
asking.
I think it's just spin by Matt Galbraith trying to put it again. You know, he's doing that's a bad impression of Matt Galbraith, but
I was about to do that as well. You did it before me. All right, all right.
But he was cooking something in that theory. I wanna okay, let's not dwell on that one. Let's bring in the next caller.
All right.
Who's
After,
giving
it's been a long time. The ghost of Saint James. What? Saint James Patrick. What?
explain this name, Ghost St. James Patrick.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me, Joe?
Yeah, we can hear
Can
you.
you hear me, guys?
Well, yeah.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
Loud and
My,
clear.
my name I love Power. I love Power series, so I model myself on Ghost St. James Patrick. If you know, you know.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Big up, my bro.
I've got a couple.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So I just want to first of all say one thing. We need to be cooking the management, in particular, for not arranging games during the break, the 24 break. We should have had an interim match beforehand.
100%.
I don't know what you think, Papi. What do you think of that?
Oh,
I don't know why he didn't do that.
Whoever like is in charge of planning, scheduling, they need to be held accountable, because this clearly shows that the players were rusty. 100% agree with you. And we
So
should
that's the first thing I want to say.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing I'm going to say about that, Papi, because nobody are talking about that, and I think that's partly the reason. I'm not trying to make excuses for the players, but I think that's partly the reason why they were rusty in the first half yesterday. As you noticed in the second half, they played better than the first half, but that was too late then, because we were just down to 10 men. So I just want to say that. And the other thing I want to say, because I'm going to have to go shortly, Papi, but I want to ask this question to Joe Blackman. I know Abs is in the chat, so big up Abs, but I want to call Abs out. Abs has been saying that Mainu is just a good player. No, Abs, I disagree. If Mainu was playing yesterday, we would have had control of the midfield, and I don't think we would have been as susceptible to attack from other players. I'm just calling Abs out. So Abs,
welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage, Abs.
Damn. I need to go. Abs is here.
Abs is here. Talk to Abs.
Abs, you hear me, bro?
Yeah,
I can hear what you're saying.
So Abs can answer the question himself. He's pulled up, obviously. So go ahead and talk your talk.
Abs, what are you saying about Mainu? Abs, do you think Mainu would have made a difference yesterday? Be honest.
Okay, so my question to you. My answer is I don't think so, and I have evidence of that, because the way Leeds played were very similar to how Newcastle played. Did Mainu play that game? Did he control the game? Did we not get hit on a counter-attack all the time? Should we not have lost that game in the first half? These two games were literally identical. Kobe was in one, we lost 2-1. Kobe wasn't in one, we lost 2-1 and got a man sent off. Same thing.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but given we haven't played for 24 days and we lost control of the midfield and we played at home, would that not make a difference, Abs? Come on, because that was an away match and this is a home match.
Okay, and I said this on KG's channel. It's easy to say that he would have made a difference when the only option that he has afterwards is Ugarte. Talking cheese, isn't it?
Agreed.
Right? So yes, I'm not going to say, I think people are getting this Maino conversation, they're taking it too far, because they always do, right? This is the online world. I think Maino's a good player. I think if we can get Mainu back to where he was under Ten Hag, when he was doing more than just passing around, I think 100% that's the player we want to get, because that player was also adding goals and assists just like Casemiro is, right? Now, do I think yesterday's game is the only example we have of us not being able to control the ball and the game and the play this since Carrick's taken over? It's not, lads. It really isn't. Right? I've said Newcastle. I think there's another game that with a couple of games that we drew where we didn't have control of the ball. Mainu was on the pitch. West Ham, Mainu was on the pitch. Everton, Mainu was on the pitch. I know we won 1-0. So why is it such a negative thing to ask for more from a player? Why is it looked at as a negative thing that we're asking more from the player?
That's fair point. Fair point. Abs, I can't negate that, to be honest with you. But I just feel like yesterday's performance, you know, the people want to blame Carrick, etc. And I understand that he didn't make enough sense. But for me, it's more on the management team and the players. Like, they should have had not pre-season, but another game beforehand. Because Leeds, they played the FA Cup game, and you could see the difference. They played that one game extra, and they were just much more match sharp. So that's on Jason Wilcox and Omar Barada, to be honest. I don't know why they did not.
I don't understand why we have a director of football to then not have a friendly in 24 days of football. I have no idea. No one needs to be in trouble for that.
Thank you.
Okay, one last question before I go, Joe. I'm going to ask this to Abs and yourself. I want to aim for third in the league. Do you still think that should be our target, or would you accept being fourth or fifth? That's my last question.
Joe, I can answer this quickly. Anything that gets us Champions League, because what people, you know what I've said here, because people have they got comfortable with Liverpool playing badly. They're 3 points behind us now. They're on 52. We're on 55. People are not looking up. You're not looking over your shoulder. You're not checking your shoulders. Them guys, they're used to having a good run in April. Remember, they've been chasing Man City for the last 6-8 years. They're good at having a good April. They're 3 points behind us. We actually have to step up. We can't lose the next game.
I'm scared.
We can't. Joe, what are you?
For me, look, I would accept it in terms of, it's kind of like what Ab said, innit? Anything that gets us Champions League football. But to see what I'm saying, what I've been saying throughout this whole show, really, my questioning of the manager will be even further the further down we slip. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. If we qualify in the competition, the minute you out of competition, I think he should be out of the competition. I'll let you go. Ooh, that was horrible.
Sorry, I just want to address some comments here.
No problem.
I swear people don't listen, or they just want to attack something. If you want to attack me, that's fine. But please stop adding extra bits. I didn't say Kobe is the full article. I am still expecting him to grow. I am still expecting him to develop. I also want him to get more guidance as well from the senior players that are around him. But when we have games like yesterday,
evidence from what you said. I mean, I don't know how someone could draw anything
else. Because the people are putting in the comments, Kobe's not the full article. I never said he was. That's the whole point of me asking these questions of him. That's what makes him a full article. If you leave him the way he is now and say, yeah, we're just going to keep him the way he is, as I said on KD's show, he becomes a spicy Tom Cleverley. He becomes a spicy version of that.
Why Tom Cleverley?
Because it's like people forgotten when he was playing, all he was doing was passing the ball side to side. We hated it. We wanted it because we were winning at that time. We wanted him to go forward, right? So that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking for Manu now. Yes, you've got that part down. You're good at it, right? There's two other things you got to work on. One, like creativity. Two, the physical point. Because the reason why he struggled against Newcastle is because they were running at full speed past him. Leeds were doing exactly the same thing. So would he have made that much of an impact? I don't know. But unfortunately, the person that replaced him, Ugarte. I'm not saying Ugarte had a terrible game. He's just not it.
I feel
like this. Oh my God. Hear this last comment. I don't like Kobe because he's not white. Are you serious? Are you serious? By the way, that's coming from a mixed race person. Sorry, John. I'm giving you. You're mixed race now.
He's right there. He's right here.
You look at him. Look at him.
Yeah, he's joking. Look, but you know what? Yeah, look. Forget about all that, yeah. But the funny thing is, with the whole Manu thing, right? He wasn't even relevant in the conversation yesterday, yeah? Let's talk about yesterday now, yeah? Because what the team are given, Abs, yeah? What I've said from the beginning of the show when me and Peter were going at it was the fact that I feel like it's now time to start questioning the manager. I was giving him side-eye before from the last couple of results, but right now, it's questions. It's actual questions. Do you agree? Do you agree or disagree with that? Or should
I've got 2 minutes left before my next meeting. But yes, there's always going to be question marks on Carrick. I think Wrap Up said it that we're not giving him the same amount of time as we gave Amarin, for instance. I don't know Wrap Up if remembers, but during that period last season, quite a few people were saying this is not Amarin's team. I know he's in 15th. Blah, blah, blah. They said we'll see what happens this season. This season was a bit rocky, like I said, but he left us in 6th place. Carrick has continued to work, but because he's not official, there's question marks, and there's going to be question marks because people are looking at, we're all jumping the gun a bit because we're looking at his weaknesses and saying, do we want that next season? Whilst this year or last year, we didn't look at that much of Amarin's weaknesses, and we said let him go have the summer, and then the summer came and people still saw the weaknesses. No, don't worry. You, Pav, Wajid, a lot of people cut him off from the beginning. My only issue is I do think they're keeping him because the better options are not preferred. I'm saying this now, and I know this is going to cause chaos, but I'm not going to be here to deal with it. Like, for instance, Crystal Palace manager is better than him, right? He's got more in his CV. He's won more trophies, right? Nagelsmann is better than him, right?
Hold on.
You heard what I said. Hey, I've only got 30 seconds, bro. You heard what I said. Continue this after. I'm giving you content, bro. Oh, that's my internet cut off. No, it's you. Okay, now you're back.
Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, my internet doesn't like me about to crash out. It sensed that I was about to do something and said stop.
You see, that's why you froze. It froze because he said to you, don't crash out on him. Abbas is gonna have figures. There's no point, right?
What I was about to do was this. I was just about to say.
That's what I was gonna say. It's one of the things, and I think Pav pointed it out, so I'm not going to take credit for it, and he's absolutely right. If we do keep Carrick, give him experienced players so he doesn't have to do too much coaching. Because unfortunately, he's only got one full-time job as a coach, and some Middlesbrough fans blame him for finishing 10th. Some of them don't. I didn't watch enough games to even put a comment into it.
I can't even.
So that's what we're finishing at. So yeah, like we're gonna give it to him.
You go, I know you got an important meeting, but where do you stand? Like where have you stood, and where do you stand now when it comes to assessing the manager? Should he get the job? Should he not get the job? That kind of talk.
I just think they're gonna give it to him. Like I said, all the other three managers I was gonna mention.
I know there's what you think they're gonna do, but what in respectfully your thoughts? What would your thoughts be on this?
My thing is, based on what he's doing right now, I know what's going to happen, and I feel he's right that they're going to keep Carrick to continue the form that we're in, right? Because if you bring a Nagelsmann, the PSG guy, or even the Crystal Palace guy, if you bring any of those, there's going to be changes. And it's not going to be soft changes. There's going to be drastic changes. Enrique will look at Luke Shaw. Enrique will look at Luke Shaw, and he's the first person he's getting out. Delo out. Maserati out. Ugate's not even. Enrique saw Ugarte for 3 weeks and sold him straight away in his first time he's doing. So he's off, right? These are not small changes; they're drastic.
But this is what I'm saying, though, because you're a coach. I think it's best for me to ask you this year: is it not time for them hard changes? I know, like everybody's saying, look. I'm
gonna reduce it down to the beginning problem that I've always held all these managers. The beginning problem is, well, actually, no, there's two of them now. Glazer, Ineos. Know who your enemies are. Know who your enemies are within. They're not going to do an overhaul. So there's no point chatting to any other manager. It's going to be Carrick. They're not going to do an overhaul. Enemies within. Enemies of progress. They're right there. They own the club.
Damn.
He's not wrong, you know. I need to get that one. Bro, he's not wrong, though, you know. It's so true. The enemies are within, really. And what we're really fighting is, look, it's kind of like when you got government, innit? You can't change it. And every time that happens to me, I have to stop because I don't know what's happening. I froze again. But it's like that, yeah. They want me to talk about government, I think. Let me not talk about government. I won't even say it. Yo, what's going on? John Morgan, welcome to the show, bro. Long time no see, actually. Where you been?
Busy, working, doing the most. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Awesome. Nah, just doing the most, just very, very busy. I had a moment I saw you was live, so I thought, let me pop by and see what the people are saying.
Did you watch the match yesterday?
Yeah. I watched the game. I wasn't surprised, which is a bit alarming. I think
You
I think
wasn't
we deserve.
surprised. You
Yeah, I
wasn't
think we
surprised
did.
at us losing 2-1 to Leeds.
But I mean, based on the game, we shouldn't have lost though. Like we played well in the second half. In the first half, we played terrible. What's new? We don't know how to press. We don't know how to defend. We don't know how to defend high and win the ball high. And then you have magic on the field. Bruno Fernandes to Casemiro, same old, same old. Where would we be without Bruno Fernandes? Is a big question. Where would we be without Bruno Fernandes?
That's where.
Facts. So, when I say I wasn't surprised, I obviously wanted us to win. I expected us to win. But in the second half, I think we did. We played well, given the fact that we were 10 men. In the first half, I think the decision, given the decision of Yoro, the elbow, and that commentators and people saying that it should have been stronger, I think is poor. Anyway, anyone else, I think they get that. For example, if that's a Van Dijk, or if that is a guy or whoever, like established English name that gets that foul, they give that foul. And Calvert-Lewin was terrible yesterday, just in his play. So, like, dude, it could have gone both ways. But I think we can't stay with Carrick, man. You asked the question earlier.
See, that's the big question of the day, really, isn't it? That's the big question of today. Yeah, I think that's where everybody, I think, on this conversation today that I've been having with everyone on the show is, where are we leading to with Carrick? Are you confident enough for him to take us into next season?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, he came in and done what anyone could do. Right? He came in and he put people where they were supposed to be. Literally. He just did that. All he did was put people where they were supposed to be and said, okay, let's play like Man United. Run forward, give our best, and let your quality show. And that's all that we did. Literally, that's all that we do. We take the ball, we pass the ball forward, we let the quality show, and then after that...
So he's not doing nothing special. Like, that's what I'm hearing. Basically what he's saying, he ain't doing nothing special. All he's done is basically put the chess pieces in the right place on the board. That's all he's done.
I mean, if you talk about special, before we get to special, we have to talk about the basics. Like, we can't defend when players are passing through us. We want to press, but we press half-heartedly. Like, they always beat our press. I don't know how that's possible. From back to front, they always get the shot on goal. That was yesterday. That was so frustrating, right? And yes, we were 10 men down, but when we were 11, that was a problem. Now you have players like, and the thing is, you have players like Casemiro, Ugarte, and Bruno Fernandes. Now, Ugarte has the legs. Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro, they're good enough to read the game. And why can't they press properly? That's my big problem. So for me, like, I can't understand how people are saying they must give the job to Carrick, because next year is no more interim, no expectation, because that was what happened when he came in. It was get the feel good factor back. We can't be worse than what we were before, so let's continue. Let's just try, right? And all he did was put Kobe where he's supposed to be, put Casemiro next to him, put Bruno in the number 10. Not rocket science. Play forward the back, not rocket science at all. Put Luke Shaw left back. And rotates Ahmad, Mbuemo, Cunha, and Sisco. That's all he has to do. And now next year, we're gonna have to rotate the squad because we're gonna have Champions League. No, sir. Also, Joe Blackman. Bruno Fernandes' future is in doubt. If Carrick doesn't have Bruno Fernandes, right? Do you think people will be saying the same thing they're saying now?
Ooh, well, you know what? I confirmed it last night. I said that we're still Moments FC. We're actually living in Moments FC again. Yeah, we actually don't play well in the games, and then we've been pulling out Moments FC. Yeah. Now, would those moments happen without Bruno? I don't think they do.
It's peak.
I don't think they do.
And you know what's crazy, no? Joe? What's crazy is that we need to replace Bruno, because obviously they're speaking about the fact that he might have a release clause and all this 110 things. I hope he stays, like, with everything in me. I hope he stays. But the thing is, if he leaves, it's dark, bro. There's no one in football that at the moment that can do what Bruno Fernandes is doing. Nobody. It's dark. And you want to put Carrick there. Carrick that has no clue. No, man. No, I'm not. Okay, not
You know
no,
what I
not
miss
no
about
clue.
the likes of like, do you know one thing I'm gonna say? Yeah, and I think history proves this. Yeah, I miss a manager that gets the best out of the players that he has available. Like sometimes you could actually look back on our teams and said, you know what, they weren't the best team in the league, but we won because of how we played throughout the season. Yeah, I don't see a manager in our team that. I've not seen a manager of our team so far that does that, yeah, who gets the best out of the players that they have, even though they weren't called world-class players. Do you get what I'm saying, yeah? Klopp did it over at Liverpool, yeah? Because the minute he left, people looking at a team saying, oh, these weren't world-class players. How much people would put Henderson in their team and say that, oh, that'll win you a fucking title? How much people would have done that? You get me? What was that other guy from Denmark as well? I can't remember his name now. The black guy that was in his midfield.
Van Aldem, isn't he from Netherlands?
Holland, sorry.
Van Aldem.
Wijnaldum, him, yeah. Look, would you have said these are world-class players? Put them in my team. We're gonna win the league. No, but he bought players that were just ready to go for what he needed right then and there. And I feel like Manchester United, right? We've always been that kind of team under Fergie, where we just bought the players that we needed for the job, right? We're not doing that anymore. Everybody's trying to find the next big thing. Oh, we got heaven. Oh, we got Euro. Oh, we got fuck that, bro. Get someone for now to fit the job, to fit the role, to fit the purpose, yeah. And that's what we're not doing. From now on till next season, my new slogan is whatever it takes now, yeah? Whatever it takes now, yeah? I don't want to hear about the future. I don't want to hear about you know what? Bring someone now for the now and the here and the now. Do you get what I'm saying? Get it done.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And the kicker is, Jonah, like the biggest like incentive is that you have teams that is going for the league title that isn't really over and above amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like you have Arsenal that is gonna bottle it again this season, I think. You have City that I think they will drop more points. I think City will drop more points, but they will still win the league. And you have Liverpool, who is finished. I think Liverpool's absolutely finished. So you have an opportunity now with the team that we have to get a proper guy in and get proper players in, and then we can actually go and challenge for the title. And we are the type of club that won't bottle it because we don't have that type of DNA. We can actually do it. So yeah, I don't know. I just think that.
Last question for you then, because you said you don't want Carrick. Who do you want? Who do you think is the man for the job? What level of manager are we talking? I don't want to hear no fucking De Zerbi. If De Zerbi comes out your mouth, me and you're fighting. Yeah, tell me somebody serious, bro. Yeah, you want Manchester United manager, like whatever it takes, kind of money. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Who would you have?
So immediately, my first case would be not case, my first option would be Luis Enrique, because what he done at PSG. Because remember, he took that PSG who had Messi and Neymar and Mbappe, and he changed the whole team. And then Mbappe was still there, and then Mbappe also left. And then all of a sudden, he just revamped that team.
He made a real team, no superstars.
Yeah. And then he like literally, well, he didn't make Vitinha a superstar, but Vitinha is a superstar. He put Joe Gomez in that midfield. He put Carvajal in there. He put Dembele. Dembele, all of a sudden, he's fit more times than not. And then the number nine changes. Like I think who's the number 9? Anyway, but the point is that you have him that knows how to handle it at the club, that expects the best. The fans are the worst because we are the worst when it comes to our manager, and he can handle that pressure. Also, he has a crazy story behind him with his daughter and everything like that. So I think it would be perfect for him, to be honest with you.
What if he says no then? Who's his number 2?
Me. I'm here.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, hell hell no. Yeah, man's not going to be working on no plantations for you, John Morgan. No, John Morgan. Yeah. Anyway, let's not go there. All right, last call of the day, the op of the day. We've got one op in here. What's going on? What's going on? Hey,
Joe, can you hear me?
please tell me you can hear me.
Can you hear me? That's the most important one. I need to be sure. It's my audio good.
I mean, I can hear you slightly, so we're gonna run with it. We're gonna run with it. Yeah, you sound like you're in an echo chamber. What?
Okay. Now, quickly, let me just run with this quickly. You guys are such a crybaby. Like, United fans are such a crybaby. You guys are crying. I've watched along and listened to you guys cry and more. You cry about the L. The L2 is a red card. What are you talking about? It's a red card. The whole is a red card. What are you talking about? Now, fine. I am so shocked that you guys are calling for decision. Like, you believe that decisions are going against you guys. You guys don't know what to call. I remember when we were making the same comments, you guys told us to get on with it, right? The same way I will tell you, get on with it. Get on with it, guys. Because that's what we say. We complained about this long ago. You guys said no. I remember, let me give you an instance, and after that instance, I will leave that one.
When the man's complaining about dry grass and shit. What are you talking about? What
Hold
you
on.
man dry grass?
Hold on. Yeah.
Of these cards.
Hold on. You're complaining about each and every.
I can't laugh because my internet also failed me in it, yeah. But Jesu, hey, wrap up. Well, go on. Just let me make sure it's not my internet. It's not mine.
What I've been hearing so far is proving my point. Everyone's got PTSD, and now I've just come to the conclusion. Ineos, bring whatever manager you want. Whoever comes in has to deliver. It's as simple as that. You don't want Carrick, fair enough.
They have to deliver for that person, though. This is what I'm saying, yeah? They're the ones who made these commitments to us about 2028 and stuff like that, yeah? For me, it's manager they want, sure. But whatever manager that you bring in, you better give them
I think Carrick's got the job. I'll be real. I think Carrick, what I've said is true. I think Carrick's got the job because he'll work with Ineos. Good fit. I'm telling you, all the elite managers are not going to take Ineos and Glazers seriously. Choo-Choo turned us down. De Zerbi fucking turned us down. De Zerbi turned us down for Tottenham.
De Zerbi turned us down. Not that I'm not it, but just look.
So let's be honest. We have to be real, but I'll keep saying it again. The only way we get out of this, fuck whoever the manager is recruitment. That's it. Bring in good players. And elite is possible, but I know it's not going to be elite because credit facility has to be re-upped every once in a while. That's the truth. That's the harsh reality. And this summer winter is going to be about the midfield. That's what it's going to be about.
So, do you think realistically?
I know what the team is at. That's why I'm not getting mad. I know what the team is at. I know how these Glazers move. It's not going to be a quick fix.
What was you telling us about my babies?
Yeah, you guys. See, today we spoke about the Martinelli 2 yellow card on the 4th. You guys, take your leaks. Take your leaks.
I tried.
Another universe, bro.
Football power out.
Yo. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Yo. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Yo. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. Yo, black man, Bobby, let it flow. Turn it up, now let it go. The good, the bad, the ugly, whoa. About my what? About my who? About my rock fish.
Get out right here, man.
Too much good. Take you